everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Xillia Remastered. Level 45, we're getting up there. Getting up in there. Loading complete.
Does anyone else think that Alvin's acting kinda weird? Alvin's always weird.
I was about to say.
Certainly is easy on the eyes, wouldn't you say?
I guess. Leave Jude alone for half a second and he always comes back with some new girl.
He's such a ladies' man. He can't help it. You can't help that he attracts all of the good-looking ladies. I have not leveled up the accessory shop even one level. Milla's sister. We're starting with this skit today. I can't remember if this one is my favorite skit or not. I'll know as soon as it plays, but I don't remember the name of my favorite skit. I just remember what's in it.
Are you really Milla's sister?
This is not my favorite skit because I don't think Alvin is part of the skit that I'm thinking of. Or if he is, he says very little in it.
I am. Although it differs from the way you humans conceive of sisterhood.
In what way?
I couldn't say. I know little about the human version of the concept.
Well then how do you know that they aren't the same? What if they're exactly the same? How would you know?
But you brought it up!
So, elementally, what kind of spirit are you?
OP, broken, too good.
Oh my! What temerity to ask such a personal question.
Wait, what?
Alvin! You're committing sexual harassment!
Wait, hold on, I didn't mean anything.
Oh, okay then.
Sheesh, every bit the painter's sister is, but in a completely different way.
That's sisters for you, brother. I did not remember that one. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite skit.
I have you to thank for saving Jude.
Not at all. Jude was quite a help to me. Thanks to his direct tethering with me, I was able to recharge much of my lost mana.
Jude, you direct tethered with her?
Yeah. Muse asked me to.
Jude, no, Jude!
Was that bad?
Bad? It's, direct tethering is something a spirit and a human do when,
Since we were together constantly, he was able to fill me with loads of mana.
I had no idea you were that kind of man.
Milla, wait! Why is she so angry?
My, I can't believe you'd ask me to explain that to you. Do you just want to hear me say it? Is that what you're into?
Someone tell me what is going on with these spirits.
Oh, that is one of my favorite skits. I'm not sure if it's like my absolute favorite. I'd have to watch a bunch of my favorites back to back, but it's just so funny. It's such a funny situation, obviously, of what it's playing off of, and Jude is just absolutely clueless, and Milla is like actually upset. Oh my goodness, I love that skit so much, bro. Although the more I think about it, my favorite skit is actually probably Rokuro and Rokuro and Aizen in Berseria talking about the secret tunnel to the island or whatever. Oh man, but that skit is also great. I love it. Oh, I love it. Jude out here two-timing. It wasn't his fault. He didn't know. What's a good place to enter the Tales of franchise? Always been curious about it. You can play any of the more recent games or remasters that have come out. The Tales of Berseria remaster comes out in February. It's the second most recent game. This Tales of Xillia Remastered just came out in October. Yeah, the end of October. It is the 13th game out of 17, so it's the fourth most recent. Yeah, that math sounds right. No, fifth. It would be the fifth. Arise, Berseria, Zesteria, Xillia 2, Xillia. So yeah, this is the fifth most recent. Math. Fun. Tales of Grace's F was the game right before Xillia. It just had a remaster come out last year, I believe. And then Tales of Arise is the most recent game. So any of those. Xillia Remastered, Grace's F Remastered, Tales of Arise, Tales of Berseria Remasters coming out soon. I'd recommend any of those four to get into Tales of. I think any of them will be great to start with. I talked so long to chat that another skit popped up.
If you leave an egg in an empty box and said egg gets crushed, the cause must lie within the egg itself. How's egg principle? It sounds obvious, but at the same time, not so much.
500 years ago, Professor Howe used that principle to deduce how spirit channeling works.
Although, people still channeled beforehand, right? They just didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, since spirits have no apparent physical form, people weren't aware they existed at all. But Professor Howe surmised that something had to be converting the mana from our mana lobes into arts.
And that turned out to be spirits.
Yep, his hypothesis was proven with the discovery of spirits that had taken physical forms.
And because he figured out what was inside the egg, the age of spirit arts was born.
Exactly, although there's still a lot we don't understand about spirits.
Like Maxwell being a busty 20-year-old. Bet even Professor Howe didn't see that coming.
I mean, who could have? Who could have seen it coming, honestly? My goat!
You've come.
So in the end, you've chosen to trust that man. You're more naive than I thought, Maxwell.
Tell us what your purpose is for bringing us here.
We will stand and fight against those invaders. If you intend to challenge them yourselves, we won't attempt to stop you.
But first, there's something you need to tell us. I want you to tell us what you know about the schism.
What's that?
Two millennia ago, I cast the spirit art, Schism. It created a new world and sealed it away. That world is yours. It is known as Rieze Maxia.
Did Milla just say that she created the entire world? Wow! She's like a goddess or something!
It was for protecting spirits and humans.
Rieze Maxia is sealed. That implies the existence of another world outside the schism, does it not?
Yes. And that world is called Olympius. I was gravely mistaken about the Lance of Kresnik's true purpose. Exodus convinced Noctigal that it was a weapon, but all along they were plotting to create a device that would dispel the schism.
Dispel the schism? To what end?
I do not know. I wonder if perhaps they were looking for a means to siphon mana back to Olympius.
No. All Exodus ever wanted was to go home. Back home to Olympius. It's all we've wanted for more than 20 years since we became trapped in Rieze Maxia. We needed to find a way to either break through the schism or dispel it completely.
But in order to dispel the schism, they would have to find a way to eliminate its creator.
I see. So that's why Exodus kept trying to kill you.
It doesn't add up. What is Gillen's master plan?
I'm confused. I still don't understand.
Gillen's actions are not going to get Exodus home any faster.
He didn't need to bring the whole Olympian army. In unifying Rieze Maxia, that was never our original intention.
Gillen must intend to make use of Rieze Maxia with the schism intact. But for what purpose?
That's it. The Otherworld reactor plan.
What?
Huh? The hell's that?
Most folks knew it as the Spirit Fuel Plan.
That sounds bad.
I remember my cousin telling me about it when I was still a kid back on the other side. Something about capturing spirits and using them as fuel for Spyrexes.
So you're saying Gillen's ultimate goal is to corral all the spirits?
But that doesn't make sense either. If all he wants is spirits, then why bother with the lies? Unless he's planning on trapping us in Rieze Maxia for our mana lobes.
He seeks to use the people of Rieze Maxia as a power source? The man is insane.
Gilland most likely returned to Exodus HQ on the ocean. The Olympian army is with him, so getting there by boat won't be easy.
Well then, perhaps we can commandeer one of the flying ships they have docked at Cambalar.
Oh yeah, right. Because that sounds easy.
It may indeed be our only option.
Very well. We attack tomorrow.
Wait a minute, Gaius. Aren't we gonna team up on this? I mean, we both want the same thing, so...
It's not a social gathering.
Just how stupid are you anyway?
It was Maxwell who created the schism, and trapped us all inside of it in the first place. Imprisonment is not so easily forgiven. It's entirely possible we may end up fighting each other again.
I'm sure you can understand why we're not ready to get all buddy-buddy with you.
Like I said, do what you want. Just make sure to stay out of our way.
Can you believe it? The nerve of those guys!
They must be short-handed. Why else would they share that kind of information with us?
Despite what they said, I still believe that they are counting on all of us.
For now, at least.
Muse does not look amused. All right, a lot of stuff there, a lot of stuff. Alvin, an Olympian all along, who could have guessed? Oh, we have to have a chat with Wingle.
Perhaps this is the opportunity to speak to Wingle that I've been waiting for.
Maybe it is indeed. All right, good stuff. What'd you think about Digimon getting snubbed by the Game Awards? I think the Game Awards are a stupid waste of time. Their only purpose is to show video game trailers. I couldn't care less about them snubbing or who wins it or so on and so forth. And let me know Alvin is from Olympias and got stranded 20 years ago. Do you think his listed age at 25 was too young? I think the ages are a little whack in general, especially with Alvin and Jude. Honestly, like, I don't even really pay attention to their listed ages. I think that their listed ages are because of like target demographics. You know, the games are probably meant, it's kind of like how shonen anime, right? Are meant for like, you know, younger boys, normally like teenage boys and whatnot. So they make characters like Alvin and Jude younger so that they're closer to those boys who are playing the game in Japan. But, you know, it makes more sense if Alvin was like, I don't know, closer to like 30 or something and Jude was closer to 20 than he is. So I basically just don't even really pay attention to the printed ages in that regard. I'm so tired, so much has happened. Yeah, it's understandable. Gaius and his Chimeri whatever think they're such hot stuff. Come tomorrow, we'll wipe the smirks off their faces. I'll go alone if I have to. All right, good for you, good for you. We need to rest in preparation for tomorrow. May take a little time for me to process this information. Where is Wingle? Is he out here? Ah, here they all are.
Getting pretty hungry here.
What do you want?
It's about Zhao.
He's dead. Did you think he somehow survived that?
Know what I heard? I heard he died protecting a spoiled little brat and her stuffed dolly. A fitting end for a foolish old man. How could you? Don't you talk that way about him!
Honestly, all of the main characters like Leia and Elise should just be told not to respond to Agria ever.
You got a problem with me saying the truth?
That's enough, Agria.
It's not even close to enough. The lives of the Chimeriad belong to His Highness. But that old fool threw his away for some sniveling brat.
That's true, but his sacrifice did give His Highness a chance to escape.
He was an idiot right until the end. Always giving me candy when he saw me, like I was some sort of little kid. He just needs to die already.
He did. With Zhao gone, the offensive might of the Chimeriad has diminished sharply.
Ah! I'm all the offensive we need. That goes for you too, Grandma. No one will miss you when you kick off.
I'm relieved to hear that.
It's very funny because the the one that I would care about the least is Agria. She is the lamest of the Chimeriad.
Just you watch. I'll protect His Highness all by myself.
I'm getting a headache. How am I supposed to relieve this stress when there's no one left to talk to or have a drink with?
So, that's it? We're never gonna see Zhao again.
Rough stuff. Rough stuff. Yo, what's up, Wingle? Hold up. I gotta have a skit first, then I'll talk to you.
I'm sorry for getting you tangled up in this war.
Not at all. I welcome the opportunity.
Muse craves bloodshed.
As a spirit, I can never forgive those who use Spyrex.
It is good to have your strength on our side. You have my gratitude.
Your gratitude? As a big sister, what choice do I have but to keep my little sister out of trouble?
A bit condescending, aren't we?
Ah, isn't it wonderful to have a family?
Is that what we are?
It would seem so.
Dude, I love Muse and Milla's interactions, man.
Wingle, there's something I would like to ask you. Am I correct in my understanding that you led Ajul's armies at Fezabel Marsh? Using boosters to move through the marsh was a brilliant strategy.
Are you mocking me? That strategy played right into Gillen's hands.
You aren't the only one who failed to see through Gillen's facade. I share the same shame.
I didn't realize someone who turned his back on his duty had any honor left to lose. Is that what you're doing here? Some sad attempt to return to the battlefield and erase your shame?
How can you say that? Don't you make fun of Rowan. He's a great guy for someone who's so old.
You were a skilled tactician in your prime, I grant you that. But how much of that skill remains today? Former Chief of Staff Ilbert, care to play a game?
A game, you say?
A mock battle, using a real military map. But of course, I would understand if you were reluctant to see how time has ravaged your talents.
You don't need to buy into this.
I accept.
This board lets us control data from historic battles and see different ways they might play out.
And what battle is this data from?
20 years ago, on the Fezabel Outback.
The Battle of Fezabel.
The struggle between the armies of Rashagal and the former king of Ajul.
Correct. It was a tragic battle in which both armies suffered heavy casualties from a giant tsunami. It was Ilbert the Conductor's one and only draw.
And you wish to recreate that battle now?
This is no recreation. If I had led Ajul into battle, we would have won. That is what I will prove here today. Formation Ichthyes. All troops advance.
The core of the Rashagal army is being pushed back.
Left and right troops spread out to the wings. Surround the enemy's vanguard.
It's no good. The Vanguard is unstoppable. What is this power?
That's Gaius' unit, their first time in battle. You won't surround them so easily.
Literally cheating. This is like when you're like 5 years old and playing pretend and your friend is like, I have an invincible barrier that one-shots everything around me.
Both wings advance. Circle to the enemy's flank.
Planning to launch a counterattack from my flank? Such a boring and predictable response. I'll simply attack while your troops are changing course. This battle will be won before the tsunami hits.
The enemy is turning faster than Rashigal.
Look out!
All troops maintain forward movement. Your goal is the high ground behind the Azul army.
What?
Rashigal's army is assembling on the hill.
It's over. It is impossible to defeat a defending army on high ground in so short a time. Soon the tsunami will come and engulf the plains. You will have no choice but to retreat.
And this is what you call a victory?
I am satisfied simply not to lose.
Kind of based.
I see. Thank you for the match, Conductor. We will settle this in a different way.
Sore loser!
You did great, Rowan.
It's because I failed in the past. If only I had used this strategy back then.
I think it's great you learned from your mistake. You're still growing, even at your age.
Indeed. And I still have a great deal more growing to do. I may even grow out of these clothes one day.
I find this highly unlikely. All right, well, let's just keep going. I want to focus the main story for a little bit. I don't think we can even do much. Yeah, I was about to say, we can't even, like, fast travel around right now, I don't think. But we are coming up on another... I think we're coming up on the end of what the game considers a chapter. So, definitely we're going to want to do a sweep for side quests and all pretty soonish. As soon as the game lets us, honestly.